Hello, everyone. Today we're at Pop-Up Carnival in Sylvia Park. Mahons Amusements is hosting this carnival. Mahons Amusements is a well-known firm that supplies carnival rides and attractions for fairs, festivals, and pop-up carnivals. They are well known for their colorful and exhilarating rides, which include Ferris wheels, roller coasters, bumper cars, and other attractions. After entering the arena, you will notice various rides set up for youngsters on the right. The area is not congested, but it is progressively becoming more populated. On the left, you can see some shops that provide foods such as hot chips, hot dogs, and ice cream. Next to the ice cream shop, you can see the ticket counter. This page contains all of the information on the tickets that can be purchased here. We purchased a tiny pack of 50 coupons for approximately $68. Varying rides require varying quantities of vouchers. For example, one ride may eat 4 vouchers, while another may consume 6, so the vouchers differ from ride to ride. My son is quite excited to see all of these rides. He genuinely wants to get onto some rides at once. So we've chosen to continue on with this dragon train. My youngster went to sit on the train. We gave several coupons to the operator. Meanwhile, I moved to the other side of the track to take some decent videos. The train is moving. And all of the youngsters on board are having a great time and enjoying the ride. It was great to see that all of the youngsters were enjoying the ride. I stood over there and watched for a while. Finally, the train ride is over, and my son emerges with a smile on his face. Now we're standing here for a while to see how this ride works. We could hear people yelling as they came down from their ride. I believe it is the correct name given to this ride, which is known as the Scream Machine. This specific ride is known as a sizzler. In this one, I intend to go for a ride. A child was measuring his height here. For this ride, the operator verifies the child's height. One must travel over the green marking seen here. When a child's height is marked in orange, someone must accompany them. When the child's height matches the green marks, the child can ride alone. Now my son and I are sitting on the seat, waiting for other riders to take their seats so that we may get started. Little time has gone while the operator waits for additional riders to take their seats. The operator has now begun the trip. And I have experienced giddiness and nausea. After the ride, I was unable to stand for a while. My son, on the other hand, was full of energy and anxious to move on to the next ride. I stood for a time and rested till my condition returned to normal. Now my youngster is ready to board this special ride known as Top Gear. He chose a fire vehicle and sat on it. Now I'm recording the different rides organized for this occasion. This one was quite exciting to watch because when the people came down, they screamed loudly, which was a beautiful sight to see. I stood here for a while, watching them have fun. I could see my son transitioning from the fire engine to the blue helicopter. The trip has begun. And all of the children are enjoying the vehicles they have chosen to sit in. This one went on for a while. But it has finally stopped. And all of the youngsters are getting down. Once again, I could see my son's joy on his face, and he is now pointing to the next ride. This time, he'll love the Flying Dragon ride. I felt that if we had come in the evenings or after the sun went down, the light illuminated this specific ride, making it look extremely beautiful to watch. Unfortunately, We arrived at midday for the carnival. The ride has started. This one has begun to spin. And the hanging chairs attached to it have begun to soar in the air. And the children are enjoying the experience. Now I could envision a tiny child clutching 2 packets of cotton candy and inviting his sibling to join him. This journey was slowly coming to an end. And all of the riders began to get out of their seats. My son's expression was once again filled with delight. Now it's time to enjoy the teacup ride. He gave the coupons to the operator. Rushed and sat on this rose-colored teacup. I could see him attempting to rotate the teacup by himself. This ride began now. I stood there and watched the ride for a long. And all of the children on it resumed their full enjoyment. Even after my journey in the Sizzler, I could still feel the giddiness. I wondered how my son could sit on all these rides that didn't make him giddy. So we've finally done all of the rides. We are now going to look into some additional fun activities like carnival games. The first game that we picked to go for ease is named Flying Frog. In this game, the player is given a rod with a hook to catch the frog from the enormous frying pan. The more frogs you save, the greater the reward. We decided to hook 3 frogs. My son hooks 3 frogs, which are subsequently placed in the designated basket. When the necessary number of frogs are hooked, the operator looks at the bottom and decides on the present to be delivered to the participant. My son chose a sticky spider from among the available gifts, which would adhere to the walls when thrown. The next game he has chosen is named Catch a Fish. Here, the participant must catch the most weighted fish from the pool of whirling water. The fish is then weighed, and the participant receives the reward in accordance with its weight. Now that my son has caught the fish, it is the most weighted among the others. The operator had given him other gifts. But he was keen to choose the Avengers flying disc. My son is a huge superhero lover, particularly Spider-Man. We now have several gifts in our hands, which are tough to take around. So we are going to keep these in our van and come back to participate the last game. My son is going towards the gaming stall after we have kept the gifts in our vehicle. This game is known as Laughing Clowns. By the time I arrived, my son was already eager to play the game. So how this game works is that we are given 5 balls, and each ball is placed in the mouth of a clown, where it rolls down and falls into various numbers. Then these numbers are put together to get a single final number. When the final number falls within a particular range of numbers displayed in the stall, the gaming prize is awarded.
What do we have? Let's see. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Not a winning number.
Unfortunately, my son was unable to obtain the gift for the given numbers, but he did receive an appreciation gift. So, after this game, we wandered around for a time, looking for new rides that people were enjoying, and then gently said goodbye to the carnival, leaving with many happy memories. I'd want to thank everyone for joining me for this carnival. Have a wonderful day, and see you in the future video. Thank you.